Hi, my friends. You know, things are really getting worse out there. And as I stand, actually, I don't know if you can see what's in back of me, but this is the Lifestyle Center. This place treated me naturally for my cancer. It helped me rebuild my immune system. I saw miracle after miracle here. And there's been testimony after testimony about people who came here with so many different disease processes, and it was reversed. And it's still going on today. The Lifestyle Center's doors are still open, and this is a clinic, a facility that is still seeing people and treating people. You know, when the hospitals are telling you to go home and there's nothing they can do, when the doctors are saying go home, there's nothing they can do. My sister was just diagnosed with a COVID-19. If I had the money, I'd be sending her here. If I had the means about me, I would send her here. If I've got a brother and a niece I've got a niece with multiple sclerosis, I've got a brother who is not very healthy. If I had the means, I would send them here. You know, God can do anything, and He can open doors. But as I'm standing here, I am telling you, if you need to build your immune system, if you're not able to do it on your own right now, if you are at high risk for chronic and it's not going away, if you're really scared and apprehensive about your health because of where your health is, and you have the ability to pay, and I'm sorry, things do come down to pay. You either pay a big hospital bill and you get sick and die, or you take some of your money now and you spend it on your health and rebuilding your immune system. This is the place that can do it. The doors are open. They are seeing patients for this next week. This is the answer to coronavirus right here. I'm going to one of the very few places in the whole United States right now that is offering COVID-19 immunity boosting, who have their doors open, who have an answer to this virus. You know, this morning I called for me and my sister just out of curiosity to see if we could get vitamin C infusions, if they have guaiachan, I forget what it's called. There's other infusions that you get to build your immunity. And every place in between Chattanooga and Savannah, Georgia, their doors are closed. The healthcare workers who do these IV infusions are scared. They don't want to even do the vitamin C infusions. And these are healthcare workers who have proper protection, who've been trained in infection control, yet fear is driving these smaller clinics and even these infusion places. So it is very hard at this time to find a place that is treating people naturally, that have naturopathic remedies, and that can build people's immunities and help them fight this COVID-19. This place is open. This place is taking guests. And look at the setting. I mean, they're getting prepared for their next session. And I'm telling you, friends, if you can find a way to get here, you need to come. You need to call. You know, here's a fact that a lot of people don't know, and I found this very fascinating. During the Spanish flu, people were dying, 40% death rate. It was a massive pandemic. At that time, Loma Linda, which is an Adventist facility that follows the same guidelines as Loma Linda, had a 4% death rate. And the president went to Loma Linda and said, "What are you doing that the hospitals aren't doing? We need to know, do you have a magical vaccine? Do you have something that you're not sharing?" And they looked at, the president and said, "No, we are following the health laws that God put before us, and we're doing hydrotherapy." And they had only a 4% death rate. That speaks volumes, and especially during a time, people right now, like the lifestyle guests are going to start another session, who understand that the best place to be is where you have the most chance of treating whatever your comorbidity is in a safe environment, a natural environment, an environment that is full of the Holy Spirit. And one last thing, as Robert, our chaplain for this facility, it's not even coincidental, because this is all God orchestrated. As I was filming, I told him what I was talking about, the Lifestyle Center being open to people, and he says, "Yeah, that's wonderful, because people are calling and they want to come." He said they had the inspectors come just last week, and they said that they could open to COVID-19 patients, or and they could take them in, that this facility is plenty, it's been inspected and it passed to accept patients with COVID-19, but they can't intermingle both of them. So they had a choice to actually open it up to COVID-19 patients, or to continue to keep it open for those who really also need their immune systems rebuilt so they don't get COVID-19. And that was a tough decision, but what they've decided is to have the facility open to the patients who are in great need. And because once you have COVID-19, there's yes, you can do a lot of these treatments at home, but there are people too that are in dire need of this treatment now to protect them from COVID-19, because they they risk death. So this facility is accepting patients. This facility is hoping to serve the greater need right now. And just so you know, if you have been tested with COVID-19, they are not seeing those patients, but all patients who, if you're out there and you have cancer, hypertension, problems with obesity, you don't have a handle on your food, you just can't do this alone. So if you don't have the finances to come here, pray about it. And of course, there are people that are in the financial situation, and if you are, and you can afford it, put your money where it really counts right now, because this is a game changer. This is a real game changer. So I just hope that whoever comes here will receive the same blessing that I received, especially during this time of such uncertainty. There is an answer. There is a medical answer, and this facility provides it. So, all right, I am going to upload this video for all of you. And, I hope I didn't sound like an infomercial, because I really have my heart and soul in this place, and the reason being is because of what they've done to me and what I know and what I've seen done, the miracles I've seen in this facility, and what they can do for you. I know it and I believe it and I trust it. So make that choice today for your health and come to Wildwood.